Welcome back to Minecraft, everybody. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build this Star Wars Star Destroyer. I'm going to take this sucker apart piece by piece and explain it in details on how to build this. Now, one thing I'm going to point out is that I am rotating 3 mega projects, so it's going to be a couple weeks before I circle back to this project. But if you're like me and just got that itchy trigger finger, you're like, Prime, I can't wait, I got to build it. I mean, hey, go for it. If you got the ambition, go for it. But I will say that this may be a 40-minute-ish video. Several hours went into the creation of this video. I tell you, it is one of the simplest designs I have ever made, but these mega projects, if you are one block off, it is going to mess up the entire thing. So, I say this multiple times in this tutorial, check your work, count your blocks, and I repeat it over and over, because trust me, one block off and poof, you're going to regret it. Alright, what you see is what we're going to build. Let's hop into some measurements. This is going to be 204 blocks wide. It's going to be 107 blocks tall, and it is going to be 400 blocks long. Alright, first things first. Location, location, location. Pick a spot you want. Now, me personally, I want this sucker aiming north, which happens to be that way. For funsies, whenever I start a brand new map and a new project, I like to start right on 0, 0, which is right here. And furthermore, I'm just going to bring this up till it goes to 0. Ta-da! Got me a tower of glowstone. The only reason I did that is to reach 0, 0, where our very first block is going to build. Bloop. And I'm going to get rid of that glowstone. Now, there are many ways of building this. There are many locations to start. This is going to be the very bottom and the very back of the Star Destroyer. Basically, the engines are going to be right in front of us. But when we get there, one thing at a time. And me, I drew that arrow down there so I knew which direction I was going. Okay, so let's start here and go forward. And we want to go forward by 31. So count that one as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. And if you're like me, chances are you miscounted. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Boom. 31. Okay, so from this part, go up 1 and come out 1. Now, not this block, but this one, we are going to do 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And definitely keep this block here. I just deleted it to show you. So from you to you is 15 blocks. Now we are going to repeat this same pattern, up 1, out by 15. So that one is 0, that one is 1. Go that way 13 times. Okay, now I highly recommend going back and double checking your measurements. Just use glowstone. Make sure it's under this line. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Always use 2 on 10. 2, 4, and 5. Boom, that's a 15. Alright, so count this with me. Now this first one is 1. This one is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now grab any block you want except iron. I'm going to use dirt for this. And place one there. We're going to do 2 rows of 15. Now this dirt, we are going to come back and delete it later. We're just simply doing this so we know how far we're building and making sure it's correctly. Alright, so that block is 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Up 1, that's 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Up 1. Now here, plop a block of iron and just double check your measurements. Now, I'm going to say double check your measurements a lot, because trust me on this, I have learned through trial, error, and very painful lessons. If you're building a mega project, if you're one block off, you are going to regret it by the time you're done building this. Okay, so 15 dirt, 15 dirt. Now we are going to do blocks of irons. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Another row of 15 times 10. This is 1, and we're doing it 10 total. Okay, and now that you got that, go back, double check, make sure it's 15 and 10. Okay, so like before, count it with me. There's our dirt. This is 1. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ba-doom. Now, this line is going to stop right here. Now, no, this is not the very nose. It goes forward by like, I don't know, like 10 something more blocks, but we will come back to this another day. Oh, and fun fact, you can still see that platform. On consoles, I don't think it shows this far. So, go all the way to the back. Okay. Alright, now from this very spot here. Alright, so, make sure you're pointing forwards. Put 1 right here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now coming from this corner, you can do this whatever way suits you, but grab a glowstone, go up and over. Then blocks of iron. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now that glowstone, boom, boom. We are going to go up, diagonal, rows of 4, 25 times. Now this one right here is going to be counted as number 1, even though technically it's a 3, but ignore that fact. So that's 1, this is 2, and the rest is all 4s. So let's do this. Up, over, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, over, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, over, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so on and so forth. Okay, I think that's 25. Let's check. Burger, burger. Alright, count it with me. And yes, I'm going to do this a lot. Trust me, you want to check your work. Yes. This is 1. That is 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You see? I did one too many. Alright, now this last one of 25 is a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whew! Okay, now put 2 blocks of iron there, and 1 overhanging it. Grab a glowstone, go 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to mirror this just a little bit. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Mirrored just like that. And honestly, let's start from this corner. Go up and diagonal. so let's try this. Boom, over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Glow, glow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty simple, although these diagonals, you can definitely get confused and accidentally build in the wrong direction. It happens to the best of us. Okay, and that is, we go diagonal 24 times, but before we count them, come on down here, grab some glowstone, place it right here, and just build a single tower of glowstone. It's a great way to tell if you're building correctly. Boom! Love it! However, let's go back and count. Now remember, we need 24. Alright, so you are 1. Count it with me, folks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. And at this pot, this number 24 needs to be a 5er. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, glowstone, is going behind it. 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Which makes this one right here the exact middle, which is exactly what we wanted. So, here, let me do this for you. 24. They are all 4s, and this one is a 5. This one is a 5. Alright, now from here, ooh, great idea, great idea. Come over here. Since we already built a tower of glowstone, let's go right here and go all the way over. Okay, so we are at negative 105x. That should be more than enough. So I think this thing was like 200 wide. And that's another beauty thing about starting at 0, 0. You can go that way a specific amount. Alright, so let's take a quick peek at that. Nice, nice. Look at these diagonals. Oh, love it. Okay, so we're basically doing the same thing, only that way. Alright, so come on over to this corner. Up, over. Blocks of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, over. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to fast forward because I think you guys know how to do this part by now. Okay, that should be accurate. Can you guess what we're about to do? Alright, count it, folks. Trust me, just do it. 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Boom, bum, boom. Woohoo! Alright, and from here, so grab your iron. 1, 2, out by 1. Glowstone. 1, 2, 3. Blocks of iron. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we are mirror this corner, just like we did over there. Alrighty, and now we want to go up and diagonal right to there. And if all of this is measured correctly, which you guys should be checking, and if you're not, well, by the time we get up there, you may have a different opinion. Unfortunately, that's true. Okay, so this time around, boom over, and definitely make sure you're going the right direction. Okay, right? You can even double check it. See, it's going that way and up. In this case, we want it to go left and up. 2, 3, 4. Alright, and just remember this last one is a 5. Bing! And this one here is even. Even Stevens. Alright, now even though this lines up perfectly, I gotta do it, folks. I just gotta do it. Count it with me. Come on, come on, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and technically this middle one's 25. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Alright, now take a minute and look at what you have just created. Ooh. Now, basically this, all you see, we are going to put engines there eventually, but one step at a time. Okay, now come on down here to this bottom one right here. And we want to bring this one forward, 5 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And make sure you're going that way. And now we go behind it. 1. Technically that's 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go behind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go behind. 1, 2, 3. 3. So it looks just like this. 5, 4, 4, and a 3. And make sure it's curving that way. Alright, now here, we're going to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3. Now this right here is the main pattern we are going to do. Starting right here, ignore this first part, so that, 4, 4, 4, 3. That is the pattern we are going to do. And we are going to repeat this pattern 12 times. This is 0. This is 1. This will be 2. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3. So 4, 4, 4. You are doing 3 4s and then a 3. And do this 12 times. And all the way up to 12. So here's the next part. come on back to the beginning. This is 0. Count it with me, folks. You know you want to. So that's a 4, 4, 4, and a 3. If you are not double checking your work, oh man, you are going to regret this. So, there you are 0. Here's what I did. I put a glowstone at the top of every 3. So that's 1, 4, 4, 4, 3. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now from this 12, grab your iron. We want a 4, 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just that. Okay, now we have a 4. We have a 4. Grab your dirt. Do another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now a 3. Okay. And now we are going to do that same design. 4, 4, 4, 3. 3 more times. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3. That's 1. That first part was technically a half of 1. So that's 1. We got to do 2 more times. Okay, and just like before. So that's the 4, 4, 4. Place a glowstone where the 3 is. So that's a half 1. 4, 4, 4, 3. That's 1. 4, 4, 4, 3. That's 2. And that's 3. Oh, we need 1 more block of dirt. Click, click. And I mean just that 1 block of dirt. 1, 2, and 3 blocks of iron. Okay, now we're going to continue the design we've been doing. Technically, this is a 4, even though we're not counting this one. So anyway, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3. So 4, counting that dirt. 4, 4, 3. Okay, and we're sticking with this 4, 4, 4, 3 7 more times. So 4, 4, 3 4s and a 3. That is 1. So now 6 more to get to that 7. Okay, so count it with me, folks. We're going to do this a lot. That's a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so once you make it up here, this 3 is going to be a 4. Click. Boop. And now do another 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And from here, you are going to do a 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now a 1. And another 1. And start throwing this away. And go ahead and come over here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And go ahead and mirror just this one corner. So we're going to want a 1 there, another 1, and that one was a 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Come out 1, and that is a 4. 2, 3, and 4. And stop right there. Now don't worry, we'll come back to this swing, but one thing at a time. Now if for some reason your measurements don't add up to this, go back and double check. As you can see, I've left all of my glowstone out. Alright, so come on back here to this middle part. Remember where we did the 12. Grab yourself a glowstone and go ahead and just do this real quick. Okay, just like the glowstone in the back, I want to make sure we are lining this up evenly. Alright, now the next step, that corner. So we're basically going to do the exact same thing we did over there, only here. Alright, so come on down to this block right here, and I'll get you started. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we got to do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3. Cha-cha-cha-ching! Now remember, you got to start there, not here. 5, 4, 4, 3. And now we'll do the wonderful design that we just got done doing. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3. Click. And one thing I've discovered is that as you build, once you get to the 3, plop your glowstone right when you hit the 3. It helps you keep track and it saves from going back and double check it yourself. Alright, y'all know the rest, so I'm gonna fast forward. Alright, so we just reached this glowstone. Woohoo! Where was I? Let's see. 4, 4, 4. I still needed a 3. Boom. Okay. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to check 2 things. First off, this glowstone is right on top of that 3.
I want you to come over here real quick.
And there's a 3, and there's the glowstone. Love it. I want you to just take a minute, go back and double check this stuff. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to count this one because I think you know what to do by now. 5, 4, 4, 3. I want you to double check your work. Make sure this is 3 rows of 4 and a 3. Trust me on this. Just do it. Save yourself a headache. And since we're here, let's chop this off. Just a little bit. Alright, so technically that is a 3. And why don't we just... There. It can stay there just for right now. So we need a 4. 2 4s. And now grab your dirt. Come over here, go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And 0, 1, 2, 2, and 3. Glowstone. Alright.
And now assuming that you still have your own glowstone, you can just count. 1, 2, 3. We gotta do this dirt 3 more times. Alright, so there's our first one, which is, the half. That's the number 1, that's the number 2, and that's the number 3. Now don't forget, we still need a 0 and a 1. And I want to make sure this is accurate. So go ahead and do this real quick. Wonderful. Always check your work. Always go back and recount. Especially with stuff like this. Okay, so grab your block of iron. Click. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. We want that right here. Click. Clock. Okay, that's our 3 dirt. We want 1 dirt there. And now we use the block of iron. Now, 3 iron, 1 dirt. So we are calling this 4. That's a 4.
That's a second 4. Third 4. And a 3. And I think you guys know what to do next.
Don't forget, when you make it to this part here, this is a 4. Which is, boom, lined up perfectly. Now, as I've said before, if your measurements do not line up perfectly, now for the fun part. Or actually, no, you know what? Now for the easy part. Alright, we are going right here to this block. And all we are going to do is this. We are just doing the outline. So all you gotta do is follow the path. You don't have to worry about counting, none. Just follow the path. Alright, it's pretty simple, so I'm gonna fast forward. Okay. Now when you get to this dirt, stop right there. Just stop. We are going to come back to this dirt later. For right now, just come on over here. Do this. Boom, 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 boom. And just continue the outline. We will come back to that portion later. Okay. Now at this part, you can either continue the outline from the nose to the back, or you can go to the back and come up to the nose. It's really your choice. And of course, when you get to this dirt, just skip it. We're coming back to it. One thing at a time. Okay, now that you got that part done, we're going to do exactly what we just did, but right here. Now, on this bottom wing, we started on the bottom. Normally, it would be a good idea to start right here on the top. However, it's going to be a lot easier if we start right here and just simply follow the path. Okay, and one thing I'm going to point out really quickly. Now, keep in mind that this first part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5. This first one is a 6. That's a 4. That's a 4. 4, 4, 3, 3. And after this, it continues the same 4, 4, 4, and 3, with the one exception. This glowstone is for the bottom 3. The top 3 is right there. So when you get to, like, say here, and yeah, don't confuse yourself by that. Okay, so just get rid of the glowstone on the wing. And, if you want to, go ahead and get rid of all the glowstone. All of it, all of it, all of it. Except, leave this one just for right now. Leave the dirt, and leave the glowstone on this dirt, and leave this row of glowstone just for right now. But go ahead and get rid of everything else that's not near dirt, including this back plus symbol. It just looks so much better without glowstone. Know what I'm saying? Alright, so just come on back here, and we're going to follow this all the way till we get to the dirt. So time to fast forward. Alright, so when you get to this dirt here, now keep in mind that this dirt follows the bottom row, not the top. And so not this one. We are going to want to do this. Blop, blop, click, clock. Just like that. So that's going to be our 0, our 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom. And I will point out is that the 3s here will definitely be lining up. So go ahead and plop a glowstone there just for now, and we'll change that later. And when you get to this corner, make sure you place it there, and then go diagonal this way. And another thing you can do is 1, 2, and 3. Just to make sure this one thing is lined up. Alright, let's get back to it. Okay, and now that you're here, you can either continue going this way, or you can go back to the wing and go from there. Whichever way works for you. Yeah, personally I decided to come back to the wing and do it this way. Doesn't really make a difference. And of course, when you get to this area, we're going to go clickety, turn it, clickety, clockety, dirt. Nope, had it right the first time. Just like that. Okay, and now that that's done, take yourself a minute and just check this. Make sure you lined it up evenly. Just do it. Take a quick check. Okay. Now, as long as everything is perfectly lined up, we got one more thing to do. Well, we got a lot more than one thing to do. Okay, so we're basically going to be outlining this whole thing, but on top. So come on up here. Click, 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 click. Pretty simple. Alright, fast forward time. Now, when you reach this part, do absolutely nothing. Come on over here and continue outlining. And when you reach the nose, just keep on keeping on. Whew, that was a chore, wasn't it?
Alright, so, next thing. Whee! Okay, now.
As long as everything is lined up perfectly, this row of glowstone and that row of glowstone, get rid of it. But leave the dirt right there. So at this time, the only glowstone you should have on this thing is right here on this dirt. And go ahead and leave that middle dirt with the glowstone and that spot there. That is the only 3 locations you should have glowstone. Definitely get rid of it all. Well, alright, folks, that's going to be it for the end of episode 1. We got a lot more episodes to do. Little by little, we'll get her done. Slow and steady wins the race. Now, I was planning on doing a little bit more, but trust me, a lot of hours went into this recording. That's not even the editing. I'm talking about the building itself. So, yeah, we done for now. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. Bye-byes.